beautiful people. Thank you so much for tuning in, watching, and listening. This is going to be the mid-August 2023 reading for the zodiac sign of Cancer. As always, my readings are very intuitive, so I'll provide you with any intuitive messages that I receive, as well as the meaning of the tarot cards. I do, however, recommend you check out your sun, moon, and rising, just to get a full picture of everything that's going on for you this month. And if you haven't done so already, please do subscribe to my YouTube channel. When you subscribe, that helps me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump in and get started. In column number 1, we're going to take a look at what's wrapping up and coming to a close, so last few weeks or month. Column number 2, we're going to take a general look at what's coming for the month of August, the remainder of August. We're also going to do a money column, a love column, and the 5th and final column, we're going to do a message from our future self or spirit guides. We'll also do 3 yes or no questions, a crystal of the month, and a healing note for you, Cancer. But again, what's wrapping up and coming to a close? Our first column here, we have a summary affirmation card of I am beautiful. I love this, Cancer. You are beautiful inside and out. Always such a good reminder and such a great affirmation to be repeating to ourselves, but your internal and external beauty has really shined brightly in these last few weeks or month. Let's take a look though and see what has happened these last few weeks for you. Okay, first up we have the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is Prince or Princess Charming. It's like knight in shining armor, very romantic, very proposal-like. So a really good month or last few weeks for love energy, definitely. Again, this is like the ideal, the perfect love. If you're not feeling the love vibe though, this is also a opportunity card, and again, it's that perfect opportunity, that ideal opportunity that we've been looking for. The next card that we have is the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords can be a card of feeling like you're in a low spot. So you see the sky is dark, so the person is laying down flat and has all the swords stuck into them. There could have been something that happened that had you feeling low. Or you could have just feel like you're in a low spot. The nice thing is this is what's wrapping up and coming to a close. So if you're feeling low, this energy should clear. Again, this is what's closing out for you. And at the bottom here, we have the Chariot. The Chariot was once described to me as the vroom vroom card. It means there's action, there's change. It's about being on a journey. So things are moving forward with the Chariot. So you don't always know where you're going either with the Chariot. The nice thing is the Chariot will always take you where you need to be. So let's go ahead and clarify, see what other context I can give you here. Looking at our first clarifier, we have the Three of Cups. This is another very much so relationship card, friendship card, circle of support. We could have also been celebrating love too. The Three of Cups is a celebration card, and the Knight of Cups being mostly love or opportunity, so either or celebration worthy. The next card that we have is the Knight of Swords. If you look at this card, both the horse and rider are moving quickly here. It indicates change coming. So it's just saying if you're feeling like you're in a low spot, that should shift for you soon. The Knight of Swords is echoing that message. Again, change coming quickly. If you were in a low situation or feeling like you're in a low spot. At the bottom here, we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant's a very traditional card. It's a very conventional card. We need to shake things up. Again, we need to make changes here with the Chariot. We need to have that action, that change, that movement. So there's something that's shifting, changing, moving. So something out of the normal here for you at this point. We needed to make a change is what the Hierophant is saying. Okay, moving on to our next column now. We're going to take a look at what's coming for the remainder of August. We have the card, I Am a Warrior. So I kind of have a love-hate relationship with the Warrior card. You maybe have heard me say this before. I think it's good in the sense that we are passionate or care enough about this person or situation that we would fight for it. The other side though, I just wish in life that things were easier. I wish that we didn't have to fight for things sometimes. Unfortunately, things are not always easy. So that's when the Warrior card comes into play. So again, it's good we care enough to fight, but it would just be nice if life was a teeny bit easier, right? So let's take a look at our cards for what's coming for the remainder of this month. First, we have the Page of Wands. This is taking action. This is active. This is moving. This is like a new opportunity that we're taking action on, or a new project that we're taking action on here, Cancer. The next card that we have is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is a card. This is like two different meanings. So let me give you both sides of this. I was trying to see if it was leaning one way or the other, and I think it could have dual meaning here. So one meaning of the Four of Cups is kind of like a lack of fulfillment, a feeling of apathy. I like, though, that this new opportunity is going to help kind of overcome that. The other meaning of the Four of Cups is surprise gifts. You see this cup coming in here. So there could be some surprises, but it's going to be things that we're happy about. Maybe this new opportunity is even coming as a surprise. But it seems like both meanings are applying there for the majority of people. At the bottom here, we have the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups, again, is that celebration card. It's circle of support. It's friendship. As things come up, as challenging things or obstacles arise that may happen with the warrior, it seems that you do have a good circle of support to help you. There could be people that really be encouraging this new journey for you as well, which I like to see. So I don't know that it's celebration yet, but it's like coming through as encouragement there. Let's look at our clarifiers here though, Cancer. First up, we have the Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is very resourceful. So as you take on this new project, this new creative ideas, you take on this new activity, I'm hearing like give it your all. First off, let's start there. But then being resourceful, it's about knowing what resources to put in where. So it's like, how much time do you put in? How much money do you put in? How much energy do you put in? How much thought do you put in? So be thinking about your resources in this new project here. That potentially could be part of the fighting or the warrior coming up too. Maybe you just keep throwing money at it and it's not fixing it, but really what it needs is more time versus more money, right? Then the next card that we have is the Five of Pentacles. The Five of Pentacles can be a card of worry. This is kind of tying into the lack of fulfillment, the apathy, the worry. I don't know if any of those emotions are exactly hitting it right on the head, Cancer, but kind of the vein of thinking there. This can also be a card of like financial. Again, I feel like maybe you're throwing money at something and that's not what needs to happen. So just be aware of that. That message has kind of come through twice now. And at the bottom here, we have the Page of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles is very patient, so kind of riding the waves, letting things work themselves out. This is typically a new job, raise, money news, so some sort of a financial movement. That could be the thing that we're celebrating, the thing that we're encouraged by here, it looks. But again, it's like, are we putting money in at the right time? So I think this will work out. This will lead to money. So nice money cards coming through. Okay, now taking a look at our next column, which is anything related to money. Let's see what messages we've got here. So it says, money isn't all work and no play. Create a fun budget to use to splurge on yourself. In this column, we're going to talk about anything related to money, job, career, finances, businesses you run, investments you have, anything that you associate with money here, Cancer. Up first, we have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is very intentional and very strategic. So we need to be very thoughtful in the money moves that we're making. We need to be really thoughtful in our approach with our career too. I think some of you could be having a career conversation coming up, Cancer, so be ready for that. Be prepared. Again, we need to like have a plan. We need to be very thoughtful in our responses. So just be aware of that. It's almost like a change is coming too, looking ahead. So it's like you're going to be approached with the conversation and you need to be on your game. You need to have already thought about what you want to say. You need to have a plan ironed out, or an intention at least. The next card that we have is the Wheel of Fortune. If you've watched my readings before, you know I love the Wheel of Fortune. It's a card of good luck. It's a card of good fortune. It's also a turning point. So again, I think there is some change there's more money coming in, but it's like somebody's going to ask you what you want and you need to be able to answer that well. At the bottom here, we have the death card. I always like to mention the death card doesn't mean death, but it does indicate changes, it's endings, it's transformation, it's moving on to something new. So again, there is change coming, so be clear on what change you want, where you want to be here, Cancer. Looking at our clarifiers, first up we have the 8 of Pentacles. The 8 of Pentacles is a card. This is working hard and reaping the benefits of it. So you've put in the hard work, so you're reaping the rewards. This is also about enjoyment. So again, with the King of Swords, have a plan, have an intention, know where you want to go, know what you enjoy. The next card that we have is the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is a great card. It has a literal meaning of wishes coming true. So whatever it is you're wanting, we're shifting towards it, we're moving towards it. Again, that's why it's so important with the King of Swords that we have a plan, we know where we want to be, who we want to be. At the bottom here, we have the 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Pentacles can be multitasking, so I think things could be really busy for you in terms of work, so just be aware of that. This is also about weighing your options, weighing your choices, and I think that's going to tie into that plan. Again, change seems to be coming, and it's coming relatively quickly. You need to know what your next move is here, Cancer. Okay, looking at our next column now, we're going to talk about anything related to love. So we have a quick love message. Trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Only when you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So in this column, we're going to talk about anything related to love, family, friends, relationship, children, marriage, whatever you associate with love. Up first, we have the 4 of Wands. The 4 of Wands is a card that's heavy on family and friends. This is like celebrations. There could be a birthday party you're going out to, a graduation party. I just feel like you're getting out there with friends and family. So a celebration card and very much so friends and family card. You could be getting reunited with somebody too, or reconnected with somebody. That's common with the 4 of Wands. The next card we have is the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is a card of being very patient. Especially, I feel like there's a friend or family member that you need to give a little bit more patience to. So there's a lot of meanings behind the 7 of Pentacles, but patience seems to be the loud and clear message. There also could be something that's being delayed as well here. At the bottom, we have the 2 of Wands. The 2 of Wands is a card of waiting as well. So patience, waiting, something seems to be delayed here, Cancer, so just be aware of that. This also could be travel plans though, so you could be making plans with friends or making plans with family that involve travel. Let's take a look at our clarifiers though and see what other messages I can give you. First, we have the Temperance card. The Temperance card is a card of balance and harmony. So there could be some peace coming to a relationship that hasn't been there recently, which is always nice to see. This is also a card of moderation though too. So be thinking in terms of moderation. There could be a lot of things that you're being invited to or going out this month. So some moderation might be important there, Cancer. The next card that we have is the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands is a card of persistence. So as things get delayed, as we go into this cycle of waiting, as we get to this point where we have to be patient, persistence is going to be really important. So continue to keep pushing forward even though things seem delayed. This is also a card of having boundaries, which kind of ties nicely into the Temperance card and having that moderation. So again, I think there's going to be a lot of things available to you this month, so you may have to use some judgment and some moderation there. At the bottom here, we have the Hermit card. The Hermit card is a card of going within for clarity. This is about spiritual illumination. It's about doing things that feel good for you here. I feel like we're missing somebody, and that's what's driving some of this travel that we saw with the 2 of Wands. But also it's like, whatever this is, it will be worth waiting for, Cancer. Okay, taking a look now at our 5th and final column, which is a message from our future self or spirit guides. We have the summary affirmation card, I feel alone. So this isn't necessarily a bad thing, but with the alone card, it kind of has a negative connotation. But I think you do need to take some time to yourself. We kind of just talked about that. It's moderation, because I think you're going to have a lot of invites, but we might not want to take them all, Cancer. But also there could be something that gets canceled as well. Maybe that's that waiting or that delay that we were talking about. So then you end up being alone on a day that you thought that you would be out doing something. But let's take a look. Let's clarify, see what messages we've got here. First up, we have the 9 of Wands. The 9 of Wands we just talked about a little bit, so this is having those boundaries. So maybe the boundary is needing to make some alone time as well. Also though, if things do get delayed, I keep hearing there's other things you can be doing or working on, so that's the persistence that comes with the 9 of Wands. The next card that we have is the Devil card. The Devil card's a card of overdoing things. So again, this is all about that balance. Going out, but not going out too much. Doing a lot, but not doing too much. So this is a balance of doing things and some alone time. And at the bottom here, we have the 2 of Swords. The 2 of Swords can feel like a compromise, like you want to do all of these things, but you may not be able to, Cancer. It's also that decision. So again, it's a decision between doing things and having some alone time, it seems. So interesting message coming through in 2 columns pretty clearly there for you. Taking a look at our clarifiers. First up, we have the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is a turning point. So I'm not sure if you've been out doing a lot or if you haven't been out doing much. But again, there's a shift coming there. The next card we have is the King of Cups. The King of Cups is a card, it's very supportive, it's very empathetic. It's like doing the things that you know you need to do, going to the events that you know you need to go to. This can also be a card though of like tolerance and boundaries as well. So again, it's all about that perfect balance. At the bottom here, we have the Moon card. The Moon card is trusting your intuition. Again, you know exactly where you need to be, what you can skip, what you need to go to. But this is also like making changes, so it's you making the decisions there, Cancer. Now I'm going to give you the opportunity to ask 3 yes or no questions. We're going to use the Gypsy Witch fortune telling deck. If you don't have 3 questions in mind, you can pause the video and think of them really quick. But question number 1, we have the 2 of Diamonds. This is the number 18 card. That's going to be a yes. Question number 2 is the Queen of Hearts. This is number 23 card. That's going to be a yes. And question number 3 is the King of Clubs. This is number 50 card. That's going to be a yes. So yeses across the board there for you, Cancer. We also pulled a card from our Healing Stone stack. This is a crystal to keep with you through the month of August. You have rock crystal or clear quartz. It's good for clarity, purity, energy, helps you do things in your own way, and really gives you aim in life. Last but not least, we're going to pull a card from our Healing Notes deck. Your healing note says, I wish I could show you when you are lonely or in darkness the astonishing light of your own being. Thank you so much, Cancer, for tuning in, watching, listening. Please do like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how this video resonates with you. Again, subscriptions help me greatly, and you'll be notified when I post new content. Also, I did include my Venmo in the comments box if you'd like to make a donation. But thank you so much, Cancer, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your August.